Tell me about yourself.
Hi, my name is Ian Usher. I am a 2014 graduate of Neshaminy High School. I am currently a freshman at Temple University. I plan on graduating in 2018 with a major in finance. I graduated Neshaminy High School with a 3.9 GPA. I was in the National Honor Society. I was on the golf team, the varsity team specifically, for 3 years. I was on the tennis team. I learned how to really lead in these positions and really learned for the first time how to develop relationships with other people and how to work effectively with other people. On sports teams specifically, you really get that experience. If you're going to be successful, you got to work as a unit, and that's paramount. I want to eventually work in wealth management. I feel that this experience I've gained in my leadership positions with sports teams in school and being successful in those positions has really made me want to further learn how to develop relationships with people, and wealth management provides me with an opportunity to not only be stuck in an office doing investing, which I enjoy, but allows me to develop one-on-one relationships with clients and deal with people. I'm a people person, so that's really going to allow me to enjoy my work and allow me to be better at my work, because if you're enjoying yourself while you're working, you're going to be a more effective worker. That attitude is really beneficial in the workplace.
Okay. Tell me about a significant accomplishment in your life.
A significant accomplishment in my life definitely has to do with the work experience I have. I have lots of work experience. I have been a piano teacher. I have been a camp counselor. But more importantly, I've had different experiences. Firstly, as a customer service employee at Middletown Country Club in Langhorne. The basic responsibilities of that job really only entail washing golf carts and stuff like that, but I took that job to the next level. When players would come off the golf course, I would present myself in a way where I could take their clubs to their car, wash their clubs if they needed, making their experience above and beyond what it would normally be, and making them want to come back to Middletown. So by doing that, by going above and beyond, I was really able to learn how to be proactive and make Middletown better off by bringing people back, making the club more money by putting myself out there. Learning how one little step like that can make a whole company more effective, and taking the initiative to do that. I also ran a lawn business for a couple years when I was 12 and 13 years old. That was the first work I ever had, and it really allowed me to, for the first time, again, learn how to work in a professional environment, but also be effective. I had to manage other people that were working with me. We had a whole bunch of lawns, and I had to organize, okay, we're doing this lawn at this time, this lawn at that time, organizing and also getting the job done properly. We had very particular customers, and we had to really not only be efficient in terms of the time we were using, but learn how to use our managerial skills, work with each other in a team environment. We had very much a clan culture to get the job done the way it needed to be done.
Okay, tell me about something that you've learned in class.
In class, I've learned a lot about information interviews, as well as how to be prepared for an actual interview. Information interviews specifically, learning about them has been so beneficial to my future. In an innovation interview, you want to learn what a company is really about, what are their core values, what are their core beliefs, what are the day-to-day responsibilities that, for instance, a wealth manager at Merrill Lynch, what are the day-to-day responsibilities that wealth manager has? What are the company's short-term goals? What are the company's long-term goals? And really getting a full-scope view of that company and saying, hey, is this a company I want to work for? Is this a place I would want to apply in the future? Once you get those innovation interviews under your belt and you have a set of companies, firms, etc., that you want to apply to, when you're going on that interview, you want to be prepared. Now, you want to know that company from top to bottom, not only from what you learned in an information interview, But having researched that company from top to bottom and knowing everything about that company, having questions prepared for your interviewer to make yourself stand out and make yourself look like you're a cut above the rest. It's one thing to have accomplishments, have a high GPA in college, have work experience from an internship or something along those lines. But doing little things like acing your interview, being prepared, knowing the company in and out, having all these questions to be prepared to really show that you're a cut above the rest.
Thank you.